Hi, in this video I'm gonna talk about the game between Krzysztof Grygiel and Rocher. Okay, White doesn't have to come back here because he's for sure alive, it's not a weak group. I mean, there's some weakness here that can be used, but White will either get the corner or get away. White should not worry about this for now. So White instead could, for example, take another big point, like here. Just playing here is a little bit too slow. Okay, now White chose some difficult Joseki and tricked Black, because now that what is happening is too good for White. White got a huge corner and Black got some influence, but it's not comparable, like White is a lot better. So instead, Black should choose a fight. I know that it looks a little bit scary, but yeah, Black should go for it. He has a lot of space here. White doesn't have base yet, so there are a lot of interesting things that could happen here. But Black should not worry about dying. That's not what would happen. And like that, Black got tricked a little bit. Okay. Here Black could play a little bit higher. He already has a stone here, so there's no need to worry about this weakness. And like that, he's just taking less points, so this would be a little bit better. Okay. White tries to cut off the Black stone. But like that, it's not so good shape, because now Black can play this Hane, and it's very painful for White, and Black is gaining a lot of points here, and White has not that great shape. And instead, White could just play here, because what? Black will push here, then this cut is this stone is still cut. I mean, Black could play here and try to connect underneath, but it's not that good. Like, White plays here, Black probably has to come back, and White nicely reduced Black here, and those groups are cut off from each other. So maybe Black connected, but it was not that great for him. Especially if he did it like underneath on the first and second line. Oh my god. Not good, not good. And like that, Black doesn't have to jump here. I know that maybe he tries to kill this White group, but this Hane is more important. This stone is quite light also, so this Hane should be played first, and then maybe try to do something else around here. Okay. But we need to remember that White group is not alive yet. I don't say that we should play here immediately, but there are some weak points of this group. There's this peep. Like, there's a lot of stuff to work with. Like, But for now, let's focus on what's happening here. Okay. Maybe Black could consider trying to cut here, because those stones are not that important, and if we manage to cut these 3 stones, then maybe we can kill them, especially that we already have some helping stones here. And here, I don't think we care much about this stone. I mean, maybe a little bit, because if we play this bamboo, there's some cutting point later on. But we could also consider just abandoning the stone and playing elsewhere, like jumping somewhere from these 3 stones, something like that. Or maybe playing this pip right now. Okay. Now is quite an important moment. We have a white group and we want to somehow chase it. So we have 2 sides to choose from. And which should we choose? We don't want white to connect with his white buddies. So if we play from this side, we are helping him get closer to his alive groups. And if we play from this side, we are pushing white towards our strong groups. So we prefer that. We prefer pushing our opponent so he can crash on our stones. That would be ideal. I don't say that we would manage. Maybe white can live here somehow, but he would have for sure more difficult time if we play here than here. Because like that we make it a little bit easy for white. Because here he has not only his white buddies, but also a lot of free space. Okay. Yeah, white and black should remember that there are 2 not alive yet groups on the board. It's this group and this group. I mean, these stones are quite easy to catch, but they are cutting stones, so later on something interesting may happen. And if white played here, then actually these stones are also cut. So black played here. Maybe white could try to separate black somehow. It would be interesting. And he also needs to remember that this group is not alive yet. Like, black at this point has a huge wall here and very alive group here. So it would be easy for black to put some pressure to this group. I think white should at some point add a move here. Especially that white already has a lot of points. Okay, white tries to cut this group from this side. But maybe it would be better to let black connect somehow. We still have, or maybe black would not play like this. Maybe, maybe somewhere here. I don't know. But play here, see what black plays, and later try to whatever, something black plays, and later try to cut these stones and try to kill them. That would be quite nice. Something happens here. But now this push from black was unnecessary, especially if his group is already alive. It's maybe not very alive, but it's alive-ish. It has some way out here, and it also has some base here. So right now the stones that we should worry about are these stones, because in 1 second they can be cut, and by pushing here we just make it easier for white to cut them, and this is huge. So instead we could just play here and be happy, be connected and be happy. Yeah, maybe we took some points here, but it's like 4, 5 points, and here is like 15 points, or even more. Okay. But still, white takes some Yose moves, but what he should do is take care of this group. I don't say that it's dead, but it's in some kind of danger. Let's see that black doesn't have a lot of points on the board, so white can just add a move here and end this game quick, without any problems. Okay. Oh. Not enough liberties for black. Okay, later is some boring Yose, so I think let's sum up. This is not the shape. Hane is very painful, so instead we should play there. Like here. And we are quite happy, whatever comes next. And again, this Hane is very important. Our stone is quite light, we should play Hane first and then do something around here. We want to push our opponent not to his stones, we want to push our opponent to our stones. And this group, it had a lot of weaknesses, like here and here, and black should use them at some point. It would help him a little bit in his situation. And I think that's all from me. Thank you for watching, and for those who managed till the end, there's a picture of my cat.